We'll now go to a piece shot on location at Rowan University, where we'll meet with some bright Rowan College at Gloucester County students who are taking advantage of a better, more affordable way to get the full university experience through Rowan Choice.
My name is Freddy Saab, and I'm a communications major. When I got my acceptance letter, I got a second letter from RCGC telling me I was also acceptable to join the RCGC program. At the time, I wanted to be a engineering major. I was accepted to Drexel University in Philadelphia before I was accepted to Rowan University. It was my top choice, actually, as a school that I wanted to attend. I loved the campus, I loved the city. It had all the things I wanted in a school. The program was top-notch. But the one choice that kind of came down to decision time that made it not my first choice anymore was the cost. I never fully knew how much it would cost until I got accepted and I got the bill, and it was a high expense school that I couldn't see myself paying off and after I'm done with my 5 years attending. And so I decided to look at other schools. Rowan University and RCGC were just as good in schooling, but also more affordable. So when it came down to it, I chose Rowan University and in terms RCGC at the same time to attend. It's more affordable to have spent your time at RCGC and swap to another college than it is to go to a high-end school like Stevens or Drexel or any other university like I was personally interested in, and figuring out that it was not for you and spending all those thousands of dollars. Rowan Choice is Rowan's more affordable option at a college university education that you're able to go for 2 years, get an associate's degree with the respect of Rowan University's name attached, and you have the access to both the RCGC campus and the Rowan University campus, schooling at RCGC, entertainment and life choices at Rowan University, and also schooling at Rowan University as well, depending on your schedule. And you still are able to dorm at the Rowan University campus and take participation in certain clubs and activities just like any other Rowan University student could. And then after 2 years or 1 year, whatever the student prefers, are able to transfer over to Rowan as a full-time Rowan University student, and while in the process getting their associate's degree at Rowan College at Gloucester County. Rowan Choice is a good option in terms of some people when they come to a college are unsure of if they want to stay, and RCGC is kind of a more affordable way to understand if you like a college by taking the courses at RCGC for a much less cost, and also being able to have the Rowan University experience. And I think it is a good alternative. Okay, well, I'm from Toms River, New Jersey. So it's about an hour and a half drive from Glassboro. And I honestly had no familiarity with not just RCGC, but also Rowan University. I never really heard of Rowan University before my senior year. So my parents and I, we came for a visit, because when I toured, I never heard of RCGC. What was RCGC? I thought of when I read the letter. And so the next day, me and my dad, we toured, and we were hooked. I saw a lot of sports fields when we pulled up, a lot of buildings, all with multiple floors. That means a lot of classrooms. And yet when we toured the campus, I saw most of the classrooms that were still small and condensed, so none were like too big that you would get in a more typical university vibe where they would be more full with students. You're just kind of a face in a crowd. A lot of the buildings in RCGC were accommodating for a good amount of students, but not too many. It was very nice looking from both the inside and out, and there was also a lot of nice staff. I realized the minute we came in to assist us as well. That's also what I liked a lot about it, that they were more personable than most universities or colleges are when it comes to your well-being about what you want in a school. We talked with 2 of the people in charge, and we kind of talked it out, and kind of on that spot we decided we're gonna go with that instead of the other options I was looking into. Thought it was the best of both worlds. Even though I take classes at a different campus and go to different professors than most people I know on this campus, I still feel like a Rowan University student. I'm still able to dorm here, eat here, hang out with my friends here, and do all the activities that anyone else could do and still feel like I'm a Rowan University student. This semester I have a majority of my classes on this campus, on the Rowan University campus, and one class at the RCGC campus. But last semester, all my classes were on the RCGC campus. It's pretty easy to get between the campuses. We have a shuttle that picks you up on the Rowan University campus that shuttles you to the Rowan College at Gloucester County campus. I do feel like I'm getting a full university experience. I have an on-campus job. I participate in clubs on campus. I get to hang out with my friends on campus just like anyone else could. And I have access to any resource that a Rowan University student has, both here and also other resources I have at the RCGC campus as well. So I have benefits of both worlds. I feel pretty represented in my class. I feel I typically sit front row to get contact with my professor, and even if some days I don't, there's still not too many students in a class. There may be 25 to 30 maximum students in a class typically, and when you do, they still give you the floor for questions. They still ask for your name. They still try to get to know you, and only through more communication do you typically get to know your professor, and they get to know you, and your experience in that class only gets better because of that interaction. And they also seek that interaction more so. My chemistry professor, it was harder for me to understand the material, but I stayed with him after every class, sacrificed his time and mine, and he gladly went over homework questions with me on the board. And a lot of teachers I've met over my education career, I never got that attention from. And not just him, but other professors here at RCGC as well have given me that attention and that assistance with understanding material. And that's what I think I like and a lot of other students need. I enjoy very much spending time with other university students on campus. I spent most of my time with other Rowan University students on campus as well as other RCGC students. I have quite the pool of not just actually Rowan University students as friends, but actually RCGC students. I love the Rowan University campus. It wasn't too big, it wasn't too small. Rowan Boulevard is kind of the main street on Rowan University's campus. It has a lot of eating opportunities that take Rowan University's meal plan. It has a lot of entertainment, whether it's the V Arcade, the escape rooms. It has other shops you may need. Past the Boulevard, past Barnes & Noble, what people typically is the last thing they see, is my favorite part, because after that is kind of the old school, kind of traditional town that is Glassboro, and that's what I love. It has a lot of the old style shops and diners that I frequent a lot. And that's the one part I love about looking over the boulevard, not just the more modern main street, but the old traditional town that is Glassboro. Because I feel like we are a part of the Glassboro community when you're down here in Rowan University, and I like to appreciate that. I think the dorm life at Rowan University for an RCGC student is pretty similar, and if not the same, to any regular Rowan University student who also chooses to dorm here. I think we both have the same access to the same rooms, same food, same meal plan. There's no real difference in what they could do with their dorm life that I can't do. And I think it's a good choice to be able to want to go to a community college and get that education, but also want to have that dorm life, because at the end of the day, one of the biggest things about going to college is being away from home and living on your own and learning things about yourself that you can only kind of learn in a dorm room with other people every day. The only difference that I do it for a lot less than a typical Rowan University student.